Hey guys, so I kind of want to sit down and talk about a situation that happened recently with DoorDash. There was this DoorDasher who was supposed to go and drop off this DoorDash on this dude's front step. She went to go drop it off. He told her to leave it on the front step, to leave it outside. She went to go drop it off, and when she dropped it off, the door was open a crack. And she decided to start filming and open it the entire way. And when she opened it, she saw a man passed out on his couch with his hand on his crotch. Assumingly, he masturbated and then he passed out with his hand on his crotch. And she decides to film it, post it online, and then say that she was SA'd. And I want to preface this. For one, they're both somewhat in the wrong, right? This dude could have been a little bit smarter, and knowing that a DoorDasher is going to drop it off on his front step, he could have been like, okay, I'm not going to, leave my door open a crack, or I'm going to go into my bedroom where the couch is invisible from the door and do what I need to do there, right? But at the same time, she is much more in the wrong. I understand that it's a little bit creepy to see that, and there's a lot of things that he could have done to where that wouldn't have happened. But at the same time, he's in the privacy of his own house, right? He had every right to do that, okay? I'm sure he just forgot the door was open a crack. Let's be completely honest. Like, I think if he wanted to be a complete creep about it, he'd be staring out the window, masturbating like this. Okay, then you're a fucking weirdo. Completely. But he was in the privacy of his own house, right? The door was only open a crack. He might have even thought it was closed. I don't know, but there's a chance. And she decides to film him, open the door the entire way, film him, and then say that she was SA'd because of it. There are actual women out there who are SA'd, and you're disrespecting every single one of them who have actually gone through that. That is not sexual assault. I'm sorry, but it's not. All right? And yes, he did a few things wrong on his part, but if I was in that scenario, I would have walked up to the door, seen the door was open a crack, would have put the food down, and would have walked away. Plain and simple. For one, you had no right to open his door. He did not tell you to come inside. He told you to leave it on the front step. And for two, to say that you were SA'd because of that is absolutely crazy. I'm sorry, but it is. Like I said, there's women who actually go through those things, and you are not one of them. Not in this scenario. I don't know what happened in your past. Maybe that happened in your past, and if so, I'm sorry that happened, but you are not one of them in this scenario, in this situation. You were not sexually assaulted. You were not SA'd. Plain and simple. Yes, it was weird. I understand that. But honestly, this is giving I don't like men. And because let's be honest, most women would never do this. Most women would never post that online. They might contact DoorDash and be like, this guy's a weirdo or whatever, but they would never post that online. What you did was disgusting. I'm sorry. Well, he made some mistakes, but he was in the privacy of his own house, probably thought the door was closed, and you decided to open the door and then film him while he was naked. While he was passed out. And he was passed out, mind you. It's not like he was awake. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Some people need to do better. And this lady's one of them. Plain and simple.